Stephen R. Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a transformative guide to personal and professional effectiveness. The book is based on the principle that true success comes from aligning oneself with universal and timeless values. Covey's framework is divided into 3 sections: independence, habits 1 to 3, interdependence, habits 4 to 6, and renewal, habit 7. Each habit builds upon the previous one, creating a foundation for lasting success and fulfillment. Section 1. Independence, mastering yourself. Habit 1. Be proactive principle. You are the creator of your own destiny. Explanation. Proactivity means taking responsibility for your life. Covey introduces the concept of the circle of influence and the circle of concern. Proactive people focus their energy on things they can control, circle of influence, while reactive people focus on things they cannot control, circle of concern. Proactivity is about recognizing that you have the power to choose your response to any situation. Example: imagine 2 employees facing a tight deadline. A proactive employee focuses on organizing their tasks, seeking help, and staying calm. They take responsibility for their actions and outcomes. A reactive employee, on the other hand, complains about the workload and blames others for the stress, feeling powerless and overwhelmed. Actionable steps. Identify areas of control. Make a list of things within your circle of influence, e.g., your attitude, effort, and choices. Shift your focus. Redirect your energy from things you can't control, e.g., others' opinions, external events, to things you can control. Use proactive language. Replace reactive phrases like, "I have to," with proactive ones like, "I choose to." For example, instead of saying, "I have to work late," say, "I choose to work late to meet this deadline." Take initiative. Don't wait for others to solve problems. Be the one to take the first step, whether it's at work, in relationships, or in personal goals. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind principle. Define your purpose and vision. Explanation. This habit is about creating a clear mental vision of what you want to achieve in life. Covey suggests writing a personal mission statement to clarify your values, goals, and priorities. By starting with the end in mind, you ensure that your daily actions align with your long-term vision. Example: a business owner who wants to build a sustainable company might create a mission statement like, "To provide eco-friendly products," while fostering a culture of innovation and employee well-being. This statement guides their decisions, from product development to hiring practices. Actionable steps. Reflect on your values. Identify what matters most to you, e.g., family, career, health, community. Write a personal mission statement. Summarize your purpose, values, and long-term goals in a concise statement. For example, "My mission is to live a balanced life, contribute to my community, and achieve financial independence." Align your actions. Regularly review your mission statement and ensure your daily actions align with it. For instance, if your mission includes health, prioritize exercise and healthy eating. Visualize success. Spend a few minutes each day imagining yourself achieving your long-term goals. Feel the emotions of success and let them motivate you. Habit. Try 3. Put first things first principle. Prioritize what matters most. Explanation. This habit is about time management and prioritization. Covey introduces the time management matrix, which categorizes tasks into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, for example; crises, deadlines; not urgent, but important, for example; planning, relationships; urgent but not important, for example; interruptions, some emails; not urgent and not important, for example; time-wasting activities. The key is to focus on quadrant 2 activities, which are important but not urgent, as they lead to long-term success. Example: a manager who spends too much time on urgent but unimportant tasks, quadrant 3, might neglect strategic planning, quadrant 2, leading to long-term inefficiency. By prioritizing quadrant 2, They can prevent crises and achieve better results. Actionable steps. Identify Quadrant 2. Activities. Make a list of tasks that are important but not urgent, such as planning, relationship building, and personal development. Schedule. Time for Quadrant 2. Block out time in your calendar for these activities and treat them as non-negotiable. Learn to say no. Politely decline tasks that don't align with your priorities. For example, if a colleague asks for help with a low-priority project, explain that you're focusing on a high-priority task. Review and adjust. At the end of each week, review how you spent your time and adjust your schedule to focus more on Quadrant 2. Section 2. Interdependence, working with others. Habit. 4. Think win-win principle. Seek mutually beneficial solutions. Explanation. Win-win is a mindset of mutual respect and cooperation. It's about finding solutions that benefit all parties involved, rather than competing or compromising. COVEY emphasizes that win-win is not about being nice, but about creating value for everyone. Example, in a negotiation, a win-win approach might involve finding creative solutions that address both parties' needs. For instance, a supplier and a buyer might agree on a long-term contract with favorable terms for both, ensuring a stable relationship and mutual growth. Actionable steps. Adopt a win-win mindset. Approach conflicts with the belief that a mutually beneficial solution is possible. Understand the other person's needs. Ask questions and listen actively to understand their concerns and goals. Brainstorm solutions. Work together to find creative solutions that create value for everyone. For example, if you're negotiating a salary, propose a performance-based bonus that benefits both you and your employer. Commit to win-win. Ensure that both parties are satisfied with the outcome and willing to follow through. Habit 5. Seek first. To understand, then to be understood principle. Listen empathetically before communicating your own ideas. Explanation. COVEY emphasizes the importance of empathetic listening, which involves fully understanding the other person's perspective before expressing your own. Most people listen with the intent to reply, not to understand, which leads to miscommunication and conflict. Example. A manager who listens empathetically to an employee's concerns about workload can address the issue effectively rather than dismissing it or offering a quick fix. By understanding the employee's perspective, the manager can create a solution that works for both parties. Actionable steps. Practice. Active listening. Focus entirely on the speaker without interrupting. Use body language, e.g., nodding, to show you're engaged. Reflect back what you hear. Summarize the speaker's points to ensure you understand. For example, it sounds like you're feeling overwhelmed because of the tight deadlines. Ask open-ended questions. Encourage the speaker to share more by asking questions like, "Can you tell me more about that?" Share your perspective. Once the other person feels heard, express your own thoughts and ideas clearly and respectfully. Habit 6. Synergize. Principle. Collaborate to achieve more than the sum of individual efforts. Explanation. Synergy is about leveraging differences to create innovative solutions. It requires trust, openness, and a willingness to explore new ideas. COVEY describes synergy as the highest form of teamwork, where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Example. A diverse team with members from different backgrounds might come up with a groundbreaking product idea by combining their unique perspectives. For instance, a team of engineers, designers, and marketers might create a product that is both functional and appealing to customers. Actionable steps. Value diversity. Seek out people with different skills, experiences, and perspectives. Foster trust and openness. Create an environment where team members feel safe sharing their ideas. Encourage collaboration. Use brainstorming sessions to generate creative solutions. For example, hold a meeting where everyone shares their ideas without judgment. Celebrate success, recognize and reward team achievements to build morale and encourage future collaboration. Section 3. Renewal, continuous improvement. Habit. 7. Sharpen. The SAW principle. Invest in self-renewal to maintain balance and effectiveness. Explanation. This habit focuses on continuous improvement in 4 dimensions: physical, mental, social, emotional, and spiritual. COVEY compares it to sharpening a PEI saw to ensure it remains effective. Without regular renewal, you risk burnout and decreased effectiveness. Example: physical, regular exercise and healthy eating. Mental, reading, learning new skills, or taking courses. Social emotional, building meaningful relationships and practicing. Empathy, spiritual, meditation, prayer, or spending time in nature. Actionable steps, create a balanced routine. Schedule time for activities that renew each dimension. For example, exercise daily, read for 30 minutes, spend time with loved ones, and meditate. Set goals for renewal. Identify specific goals for each dimension, such as running a marathon, physical, completing a certification, mental, or volunteering. Social, emotional, reflect and adjust. Regularly assess your progress and adjust your routine as needed. For example, if you're feeling mentally drained, prioritize learning and relaxation. Make it a habit. Integrate renewal activities into your daily life so they become second nature.